Hello everyone, Harry Baldock here, editor at Open Telecom. We're here today on day one of Connect North. I'm delighted to have Georgia Grimes with me, the director of Fibre Build at Openreach. Georgia, you've just come off a keynote panel earlier in the day. How's the morning gone for you?
Really well, thanks. I think what's really clear from the panel is that everyone is recognising the importance of ultra-fast services. So it's great to see that here.
Yeah, well, it's really lovely to have you. For people who maybe don't know you and maybe don't know Openreach quite so well as they should, maybe you can do a kind of a brief introduction to that.
Yeah, absolutely. So Openreach really is the nation's UK broadband provider. So we're investing £15 billion in deploying ultra-fast and upgrading our network. We are going to reach 25 million homes by 2026 and 30 million homes by 2030. So we're a major investor in the UK, both in our fibre investment, but as a people business as well. We employ 32,000 people and tens of thousands of contract resource as well. And of course, as a major builder, we also support competition in the industry. So through our passive infrastructure access products, we open up our ducts and poles to other alternative network providers and have really good take-up. So, 169 active users of those services. And then finally, Openreach is an open regulated wholesaler. So we sell our services to over 700 CPs, so creating that vibrant competition at the wholesale layer as well. So really, when it comes to connectivity in the UK, Openreach is absolutely at the heart of it.
And you mentioned the 25 million target, which obviously is an enormous amount, but you guys are making some really pretty impressive progress, pretty rapid. Can you tell us a bit more about kind of where we are now and where you hope to be over the next year?
Absolutely. So as you say, your build is going really well. We've reached nearly 17 million homes with full fibre. So really strong deployment across all corners of the UK. We built more than any other provider. Yeah. And we're building it fast. We hit a major milestone recently in that we now build at 1 million homes every quarter. So we've hit the pace we need. We're building fast, one of the fastest builders in Europe. And we build in balance. So we're actually the only UK builder to do a proportionate build of urban and rural homes. So serving all communities across the UK. And we build safely and efficiently and sustainably. So builds go well, thank you.
And I think, speaking of build, I think one of the key things here at Connected North has been this kind of shift in the conversation now towards not just build as quickly and as kind of widespread as we possibly can, as fast as we can, towards how do we actually get people to start using these services and really monetizing that investment. What's your kind of take on, I guess, increasing uptake from the UK society? Yeah,
it's a great question. I mean, building networks is an interesting one to spend money, but really it's all about getting customers onto that network so they can start to enjoy the benefits of it. And our take-up is very strong, I'm really proud to say. So 34% take-up. We have about 4.5 million customers on our network already. So that's millions more customers that can access education and job opportunities and entertainment than before. And it's really important, I think, for the UK that we get that take-up. We see research that says ubiquitous full fibre would put an extra 72 billion on UK GDP. So the more we can do to encourage take-up, the better. Now, we predict that we're going to see take-up go to 50% plus over the coming years. But I'd love to go even further, even faster. So to answer your question about how can we support that take-up, first, let's get it built. And Openreach are absolutely doing their part in that. Secondly, I think we need to see CPs start to influence and educate and raise awareness of the benefits. It's faster, it's future-proofed, it's more reliable. And then I'd also love to see the government really be the leader in take-up of full fibre services as well.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting that part of what's been the driving force for deploying all this fibre is obviously things like Project Gigabit and all this kind of government investment and support in that area. It would be great to see that go moved one step down the line towards take-up as well. I think it'd be really interesting.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's how governments can support us. I mean, there's already been fantastic support and enablement from government. So in the policy and regulatory framework that we have has done exactly what it's supposed to. It's attracted huge private investment to the tune of billions, and it's engendered really healthy competition as well. So, I think what we'd like to see as Openreach is that framework persist and give the regulatory certainty we need to be successful over the coming years.
Another thing I wanted to talk to you about was sustainability, which of course is always an important topic, as important here in Connected North as any of our events. Openreach is doing so much in this space. I know you're doing lots of initiatives, including electrifying your fleet, your vehicle fleet. Can you tell us a bit more about kind of where sustainability fits into this build approach and your approach towards connectivity in general?
Sure. So, I mean, the billions we're investing in fibre, it's not just great for the economy, it's also great for the UK's carbon footprint. So the network we're building uses 80% less energy than our legacy network, and it's 5 times more reliable. So it needs less resource to maintain it. So what we're building has a huge environmental benefit, but how we're building it is also becoming increasingly sustainable. So we're just in the process of launching our Reach Zero campaign, and that will have 3 tenets. First, we are on a mission to reduce emissions. And as you say, great progress in our EV fleet, but that's going to be 5,000 vehicles that were diesel that are now EV by the end of the year. Secondly, we're looking to reuse materials and reduce waste. So we already reuse 4,000 tonnes of copper every year, but we're also looking at things like reducing single-use plastics, reusing blue rope, and being demanding of our supply chain to do the same. And then finally, really looking at the impact we have on nature. So starting to do site surveys to see, is there any wildlife in the area? So, we've always built fast, we've always built efficiently, and it's great to see we're now leading the way on sustainability as well.
And I guess to finish off, maybe we look towards the future a little bit. Maybe over the next 2 years, what would you say are going to be the key themes or the biggest trends that are going to impact this industry over the next
That's a really interesting question. I think for me, we are going to see an acceleration of the trends that are already present in industry. There is still a lot more build to do, and I think we're going to have to innovate to make that successful as we start to get into the harder reach areas. Now, Openreach are already doing that. We're investing in robotics and drones that can, fly cables over rivers or go underwater. So I think you'll see more innovation in the build space. I think demand for connectivity is only going to grow. So, smart homes, smart businesses, smart cars, education, gaming. I think you're just going to see more bandwidth-hungry entities in society and in the workplace. And then finally, when you look at future trends, of course, AI is going to play a major role. Maybe it will help us influence build, but, really it's what we're enabling for our customers. Ultrafast is going to be the bedrock that AI and digital services are built on. So whether that's helping, farmers start to be smarter with their irrigation, or town councils look at waste management, or, tailoring education to individuals, I think you're going to see some really exciting AI use cases, and all of that's made possible by the network we're deploying.
Yeah, it's such a fascinating time, and as you say, it's got to all be underpinned by fibre at the end of the day. So, Georgia, thank you so much for taking the time to speak.
Thank you.